I respect y'all's time and get going. So let me get going here. Yeah, but make sure you have a pen because there's going to be some dates, and I will post this in Elite Fitness as well. You need something? My son's in his never mind. He's down here with me. Okay. So let's get started. So you want to close that door, Hunter? A few shout outs real quick. A few shout outs real quick. I can't see. He's worried if he can see y'all. So a few shout outs real quick. So this month has been the Cup Challenge. And I want you to ask yourself as you get ready, as you go to this call for the Cup Challenge, for y'all that wasn't a part of a Cup Challenge team, you don't know what that is. But we do that every so often, about every 3 or 4 months, I think. And it's basically where we form teams and we really push and you try to get as many points as you can. I mean, that's just the gist of it. I'll state what it really comes down to, seeing how many lives you can touch and all that. But here's the reality of it. The Cup Challenge is a month that you really try to get better. I don't care if you get 10 SC points or 20 SC points, but the Cup Challenge is where you try to get better. So as we finish up this month, look back on this month, and it was a struggle for a lot of people. It really was. It wasn't just our team. It was a struggle for a lot of people. So, look at this month and don't look at how many SC points that you got, but ask yourself, did you get better? If you got SC 0 and you had a horrible, terrible month as far as SC points, that's all right. Did you hit some brick walls? That's all right. Did you feel like that you was a failure this month? That's all right, as long as you learn from it. That's the only thing that matters, is that you learn from it. I had to let my dog out. I'm sorry. So, as you go through a Cup Challenge, it's not about – I never want to go through a Cup Challenge and ask, try to be number one. I want to go through a Cup – I wasn't even on a team, because the Cup Challenge is all about, just helping everybody to get better. So I would like for you to do this for me tonight as you reflect back on this month. And this month is not over yet, so don't act like this month is over yet. But think back on this past month and think about the roadblocks you had. Think about the struggles you had. Why did you struggle? What did you struggle with? Was it time management? Was it planning your business hours? Was it posting? Was it whatever it may be? Write those things down, and then write out beside it, how will you be better next month? Because if you go month to month and you struggle with the same things, honestly, that's crazy. That's the definition of insanity, doing the same old stuff over and over and over again. It'd be like somebody that comes to you and says, hey, Travis, or I'll call him since I was just talking to Travis. Hey, Travis, I can't seem to lose weight. What's your problem? Well, I keep eating junk food all the time. Well, this is your plan. You need to do this. And then next month you come back, hey, Travis, I can't seem to lose weight. Well, what's your problem? I keep eating junk food all the time. That's crazy, right? So it's the same thing with this business. If you struggled, why did you struggle? What did you struggle with? So these are the things that I've got coming up this month. And I said that I was going to do certain things every month, and I am. I want to have things available for y'all every month. So the September 7th is going to be my challenge group. And why I say my, because we've got several people on this team that's going to be running their own challenge groups. And it's going to be the September 7th Pick Your Fitness Challenge group. I'm going to put out there things about how you can do the 21-day fix, T25, P90X3. You can do whatever you want to do, but it's going to be the Pick Your Fitness Challenge group. That's going to start on September 7th. September 7th as well, if you're an Emerald coach, you got to be an Emerald coach. You're going to have the opportunity to be put in Melanie's Push to Diamond group, which is huge. It's to be able to work with Melanie. I will be in that group, but I will not be in that group to push you. This will be a group where you take responsibility and you push to diamond. So I'll be getting in contact with those that, you'll message me, let me know if you want to be in that group. Also on September 7th, we're going to do a 3 Vital Behaviors group. That's going to be really for new coaches, unless they go Emerald and want to jump in that, Push to Diamond group. It's going to be helping you more with the 3 Vital Behaviors. It's going to be, for people that's not quite ready to push to diamond yet. So you need to be in one of those groups. On September 10th, I'm going to have a coach opportunity call, and September 14th, I'm going to have a 5-day a coach group, just like we just had this past month and just finished up. On September the 7th as well, I put right there, I put Pick Your Fitness Challenge, but it's actually going to be a new coach apprentice group. So for people that are new coaches. We're going to be posting about the coach opportunity. I know I'm going to. That's just the way that I do every month. On September 7th, I'll also have that new coach apprentice group. So if you have anybody that's new coaches and want to get in there, then that'll be for you as well. I'll post this stuff in Elite Fitness. I've got a challenge for somebody tonight. When I first started that can be for several of y'all. When I first started my coaching business, one thing that helped me to grow my business a lot was running a free 7-day clean eating group. I did that a lot. For you coaches that have been here with me, and I may do another one some other time, but I'm not going to this next month. But I am going to challenge some of you coaches to run a free 7-day clean eating group. If you're a brand new coach, then I would not suggest you run it by yourself yet. I would suggest you get in a group with somebody. But 2 or 3 of y'all, and I'm thinking of 2 or 3 in particular, but 2 or 3 of y'all need to step up, and on this coming Monday, you need to run a free 7-day clean eating group. The posts are there. If you don't know where they're at, I'll repost some 7-day clean eating group posts in Elite Fitness for you. What I would like to see happen is at least one person, but 2 or 3 leaders step up and run this group on Monday, or 2 or 3 groups. You know, it don't have to be one group, and then have something for the new coaches to add their people into. This is a great way to introduce people into clean eating. It's a great way to introduce people into our challenge groups. It's a great way to be able to add value to people's lives. So I'm going to probably ask about it in the morning. Then I'm going to see who's going to run these things. So if you're feeling the burden, it's like the call at the altar on Sunday mornings. If you're feeling God leading you and burdening you, you need to come forward and tithe and give your money and then get saved. I'm just kidding. You need to run this clean eating group. It'll help grow your business. If nobody else steps up and you're a brand new coach and you want to do it, I'll help you do it. But this is a great way to help you build your business. So real quickly, let me get out of this real quick. I want to do something real quick. I've had a few questions. Can y'all see my screen right here? My Beachbody screen? Tiffany, give me a thumbs up, or Jennifer, or Jared. That's who I see. Okay. So this past week I had a few questions, and I hadn't thought about this thing. What if somebody puts in an order and I hadn't seen it yet? If you go to this page right here, this is my page right here, and you go to coach and then go to previous. Oh, Grammy's on. Hey, Grammy. Or Vicky. I'm sorry. Hey, Vicky. That's my mother-in-law. So if you want to see if somebody ordered something, let's say they ordered it tonight, and you looked in the first thing in the morning, you didn't see it, you can go to coach and then go to previous office view. And that is a office view that is updated a lot quicker. So if we click in there, and hopefully this thing won't run too slow, you can actually go up here and you can look at my orders. You can look at customer orders. You can look at a lot of things in there and see things that may not be showing in your office yet. So the previous office view is one place that you can go. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to get back to my slide real quick. If this thing will go there. I want to show you, when you have problems, what is the best way, in my opinion, to contact Coach Relations instead of getting on the phone with them. I never call Coach Relations. So I'm going to go to Coach and Coach Online Office. And you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to know this right here. There is no doubt about this. Right down here where it says contact us. You're going to go to contact us. And then it says request a live chat right there. Where it says request a live chat, you can actually get online with somebody and chat with them. That is that's huge. I'm just going to tell you that makes life a lot easier for you. So let's get back to this real quick. So let me see. I want you to see this right here. I don't know if y'all listen to the National Wake Up Call. Tonight, I'm going to push you a little bit more. So I'm going to pick on Travis again, just because I can see him. How about that? So Travis has been a coach for a while, and Travis has made it known to Jared that, hey, he was going to go at his own pace. You know, he was wanting to do something with this, but, just go a little bit slower than, let's say, somebody that's just wanting to come out of gates running, and that's all right. You know, everybody goes at their own pace. And so tonight on this call, when I push, know that I'm pushing for you to go at your own pace. but I'm going to share with you something that I thought about that I don't think that I've ever shared with anybody on this call. So when I first became a coach with this, my coach took me through the coach basics, but I wanted to do this, and I wanted to go fast. And I did not wait on my coach to post in Coach Basics. But when she did, I did read every post that she's seen every day. I did watch every video. But I was out there searching on YouTube. I was typing in Beachbody Opportunity. I was going to the Team Beachbody website. In other words, I was hungry and I was learning, and I still am. I still do this to this day. I listened to a call with Caleb. Can't remember his name, but I listened to a call with Caleb the other day. And so as you go on this journey right here, I want you to see how hungry you are. If you're not getting the goals that you want, then ask yourself why you're not reaching those goals. If you're not going at the pace that you want to go at, then what are the things that you need to do differently? But one of the things that you definitely need to be doing every single week is listening to the National Wake Up Call. I don't listen to it live for two reasons. One, I can't. I'm not at work. And then the other thing is this. I like to listen to the recording because I can fast forward past all the crap, all the announcements and all that stuff, and I can go straight to the call. I'm going to do a better job, and I'll try to post it tomorrow, posting it every week for you, but you can find it on your own. You can go to podcast and find it. You can go to your Team Beachbody website, and you can find it. But on the National Wake Up Call this week, the guy that was talking, I think it was Carl Daikeler, he basically said this. He was talking about that him and his family loves to go boating. They love to go on the lake and things like that. And what he was talking about is he said that they got out there and, as kids, they're naturals. They've trained up. They get out there. They go on these, they go slalom skiing. They go double skiing. They go tubing. They go kneeboarding. They go doing all these different things. And he said they had this lady that was from France. I think that's what he said. And she had never done it before, and she was scared. So he got out there. They gave her the skis. They gave her the life jacket. They gave her the rope. They had the boat. They was in the boat cheering for her. They gave her the support. They was giving everything that they done. But she had to choose to grab that rope, and she had to choose to get jerked out there at that boat, and she had to choose to, when she slapped her face in the water, to get back up and do it again. And when she had to choose when she went out there and she fell and she swallowed all the water and she did all those things to get back up again. The point of this that he was making was this right here, is that you have to make the choice. You have the support of this team. You have the support of Beachbody. You have all the tools that you could possibly need, but you have to make the choice to jump in with both feet and no turning back. When you jump in the water, if y'all have ever jumped off a dock, raise your hand if you've ever jumped off a dock into a lake. Every redneck has done that at least once in their life, and I'm not saying all of you are rednecks, but most of you are. I'm just saying I love rednecks, and most of y'all are. That's all right. I am one. But when you jump in the lake and you jump off a dock and you jump in with both feet and you're in the air, there's no saying, I think I'll go back now. I think I don't know if I'm going to do this. When you jump up in the air and get ready to jump into the lake, you're in. It's all in. It's like Dabo, and I don't like Dabo or Clemson or purple or orange, anything to do with Clemson, but I love that all-in statement. I love that statement. And tonight, I'm asking you this. You have everything that you could possibly need, but are you jumping all in? Because people know this. People know if you're all in or if you're not. They can tell by their posts. They can tell by your confidence. They can tell by the things you say and the things that you do. And if you hadn't jumped all in, then you're not gonna build that business that you want to build. So tonight I'm asking you this. Have you been all in the Coach Basics? Have you been all in showing up, listening to the National Wake Up Calls? Have you done all those things? And if you hadn't, that's all right. That's all right. But I'm asking you to do this, whether it's somebody that wants to build a huge business and quit their job, or whether it's somebody that just wants to help a couple of people a month. You still have to be all in what you do in order to be your very best, in order to impact 2 people a month, in order to impact 20 people a month. You have to be all in to some extent, and do those things. And this is what I'm leading to too as well. If you've got SC0 right now, you know what? It's not the end of the month yet. It's not August 31st yet. I think there's 31 days. Is that right, Travis? 31 days in August? Yeah, thank you. I knew a teacher would know. I don't know all those rules and rhymes and all that stuff yet. Still learning stuff. But it's not the end of the month yet. Go all in. See how many lives you can impact. See if you can hit SC5 before the month's out. It's not too late. The Cup Challenge is a time that you can push. And you know what? If you felt like you hadn't pushed for the past 3 weeks, then push your tail the last week of this month for 7 days or whatever it is that we have left in this month. step up, fly out of the nest, go out there and do something great. Listen to that national wake-up call. It's time to be your very best. So this is the thing that I want to ask too. If you got that book from me, if you got this book from me, have you even read it yet? Have you read a chapter yet? And like I said, I'm going to encourage you this, and I'm putting my coaches that got this book on the line. If you got this book, I'm going to challenge you to go buy your coaches this book. It costs $10, I think, or 12 or 9 or something. I don't know. But it's a very good book. And everybody, let's read this together as a team. Let's read it together 2 or 3 times as a team. Every day, read a chapter. I'm telling you, if you read things like this, if you listen to things like this, then it'll help you to move forward, in your business. Because this blew my mind the other day. This really blew my mind. Is Caleb said, I'm going to go back up real quick. Caleb Thomas, who's an amazing coach on the Dynasty, Bombshell Dynasty team, he said this: if you're not willing to do personal development every day, he said this, and you're wanting to grow a business, I can't believe he said it, but he said it. He said, go cancel your coach card tonight. He said, just go cancel it. He said, because you will never build a big business. You might build something, you might build enough to get you Shakeology for free. He said, but you'll never build a big business if you're not willing to do personal development. I say this even more. Personal development not only helps you with this business, you have to know this. If you've done personal development, and not just with network marketing, not with just books like this, but other books, it helps you in so many other ways in your life. It would help you be a better teacher, a better fitness instructor, a better mom, a better dad, a better nurse, a better whatever you are. It will help you. Just imagine, Travis, and I say Travis on here. I can only see a few faces. What if students did personal development for 10 minutes every day? What if they listen? How would it change their lives? So if it'll change their life, it'll change our life, right? So, it's a huge, huge thing. So I'm challenging you tonight to take ownership, and I know this. I know that Success Club can be overwhelming, at times. I know that. But this is another thing that I want you to challenge you to do. I listened to a call, and it was talking about this. It says, find your niche. And when I heard the first word niche, I was like, what is that? So I looked up the definition, and it says a place or position suitable or appropriate for a person or thing, to find one's niche in the business world, a distinct segment of a market, the position of function pertaining to or attended to a niche having a specific appeal. This is what I want you to do tonight. Look at this picture right here. If you find stuff that you love to do, stuff that someone will pay you to do, and stuff that you're good at, that's the perfect niche. But here's the reality of this right here that I think so many times we mess up on. Is we're so focused on Success Club, which is great. You got to have a goal, right? You got to have a goal or you don't know which way you're going. But we try to be like everybody else. We try to be like Melanie Mitro. We try to be like Scotty Hobbs, or try to be like whoever it is that amazing coach. Think about some things tonight. Write down some things that you love. And I'm serious. I want you to write down some things tonight, right, while you're on this call or when you get off. Write down some things that you love. Things that you love to do. Things that your market would be attracted to you for. For example, for Jennifer, she has her boys. She has baseball. She loves to work out. She does a lot of mom things. Share that stuff. Inspire those moms. If you're a single mom, inspire those single moms. If you're just single, you don't have any kids, and inspire those people. If you're a Grammy, then inspire those Grammys. If you're just married, you don't have any kids. If you like to ride bikes, if you got cats and you like dogs, whatever it may be, find those things and interweave them into your business. Find your niche in your audience, because they will trust you when they won't trust anybody else. There's people that you can inspire that I can't inspire. You don't have to be Beachbody only. And this is why I say you've got to post 3 to 5 times a day. Why? Because if you post just a workout and you just post about a clean eating and that's it, you're selling Beachbody. You're not selling you. You've also need to be posting, if you get up in the morning and, you're getting ready for your day and you have a motivational quote or something from your, if you're a Christian and you're reading something from your scripture and you want to share that, take a picture of your Bible. If you want to share something, when you're out with your kids playing baseball, or if you want to share whatever it may be, share those things too. Interweave those things from your list, what you love to do, the things that you're good at. Interweave those things into your post daily. Find your niche, not mine. Don't try to be me. You don't want to be me. I promise you that. You want to be you. Look at other great coaches and see what they do, but don't try to be them. try to be you. And this, with that being said, several of y'all, and if you didn't, you can still do it. I'm gonna make sure that I pair you up. If you're on this call tonight, then you're telling me that you want to do it. But I'm gonna go post again in the morning after this call, and I'm gonna make sure that you want to do this. But accountability is so huge. Y'all have to agree, right? In our challenge groups, that's helped so many people. It did my heart good tonight to see Jason Smith and his wife post, in our group. They've got a tough journey ahead of them. They're asking people to pray for them. They're excited about doing their first workouts. They're sore, all those different things. If y'all don't know Jason Smith, go look in our challenge group and you'll see who they are. But that accountability is going to help them lose the weight that they need. That accountability is going to help them to be their very best. Accountability breeds responsibility. Stephen Covey says that, who's wrote all kind of great books. The accountability is a huge word that can radically change your life. And this is what I am. I'm going to get stopped with the screen share right there, and I'm going to come back to y'all. This is my thoughts tonight that I want to do. I want to create for the next, I'm thinking for the next 2 weeks, at least for the next 2 weeks, that'll lead us in this month, and it'll take us into the next month. I want to create accountability partners among this group. It's not anything that you have to stay with, but I want to pair you up. I want to take a Seth, and maybe I'm just making up something. I hadn't decided how I'm going to do this yet, but maybe take a Seth and put them with the Travis who don't know each other, and just say, hey, check in on each other. Go look at each other's posts. If I was paired with Jared, which I'm not going to be paired with anybody, if I was paired with Jared, I would want to go look at Jared's post. Did Jared post 3 to 5 times yesterday? Is he too beach body? Is he too, and you have to do this. If you're going to do this, you have to be willing not to get your feelings hurt. Ain't nobody going to be mean in this group and say, Jared, your post sucks. You don't need to post again. You need to quit. I mean, nobody's going to do that. But I want somebody to go look and say, hey, Jared, how was your day? And Jared to say, well, I only got 1 post in today, and kind of check in on each other. Hey, Jared, man, I see that you love to go mountain biking and things like that. I've looked at your other posts. Why don't you post more stuff like that? Hold each other accountable for 2 weeks as a group. I want to look on here and make sure I got all this stuff. I'm going to pair you up with accountability partners. Look at each other's posts. Look for workout. Look for inspiration. Are you sharing family, faith, or whatever it is that you do? But the big thing is to help each other to be better. What do y'all think about that? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I think it's a great idea. I think this, for y'all that hadn't been on this team long, I'm telling you this. The best thing about this team when we went to Nashville is the support and prayer and fit family that we got. We got an amazing family. I'm telling you what, this is an amazing. I told somebody the other night, I was talking to Tiffany, told her the other day, I said, I don't have friends that I hang out with. My boys and what's going on with them is what we do. This is my friend time right here. This is what helps me to be better. So I'm going to pair you up, and then I'm going to ask you for the next 2 weeks to check in with each other each day. You can message each other, just get each other's phone number. I don't care how you do it, but see how each other's doing. Look at each other's posts, comment on each other's posts. Make sure that each person is posting 3 to 5 times a day. Make sure that that you see things that you think that a good Beachbody coach would do, and then help each other, get to know each other a little bit. If you want to get on the phone and call each other, whatever it may be. I don't want this to eat up a lot of time. I don't expect Karina to spend 3 hours with Miranda and y'all talking, unless y'all want to. It'd be cool if y'all want to do that. But I'm just talking 5 to 10 minutes a day to push each other and to make each other better. So let's go back to this. Go back to the story that I told at the beginning, talking about taking the rope, and doing those things. If you're a coach that's been here a while, are you where you want to be? If you're not where you want to be, Kim, don't get mad. Look at her. I can read her. I just look right at her. If you're not where you want to be, that's all right. Okay, for example, Kim's had a rough month this month, and Travis has had a rough month. And I'm talking about, there's been Travis. I mean, there's some students and stuff, that's got killed. There's a lot of things tragic that's happened. That's life. It sucks. That's life, and that's rough. But you don't let it beat you down. You still jump out in the water. You still move forward. And you know what? Travis will. Travis will move forward. He'll become a better teacher. He'll become a better husband. He'll become a better beach body coach. He'll be all those things through that. But what can you learn from those things? How can you become better? Okay, and I'm going to even challenge not just the old coaches, but the new coaches. Who was that? Vicky, Miranda, Seth, Brian, anybody that was in the coach basics group or that's been in the coach basics group. Are you where you want to be since you started day one? You know, if you're not, what do you need to do different starting tomorrow? You know, this ain't just for new coaches or old coaches. This is for everybody to look at and say, what can I do differently moving forward? How can I finish this month strong? Can I hit SC5 and impact 2 to 3 lives before the month's over? Yes, you can. I mean, you really can. You know, how can I start next month off stronger? For you new coaches, what we're going to do is we're going to give you something to invite somebody to with those challenge groups, you know. And also we're going to give you something to invite people to with the free clean eating group that I'm not going to name any names, but I hope 2 or 3 people is going to step up and run, you know, leading into next month. So look forward tomorrow to, I'm going to have a post about the accountability thing. And the only thing I need is I'm in just like you did before, but I wanted to let you know what you was telling yourself that you was in to. I'm going to post about the 7-day clean eating group. I'm going to post that in the group so you got every post for that. I'm also going to post what we've got going on next month so that you got the information for that. So there's a lot to look forward to. I promise you this. If you ever quit coaching, you will not be able to say, my team didn't support me. They didn't give me the rope. They didn't give me the life jacket. They didn't give me the skis. They wasn't in the boat cheering me on. They weren't giving me the tools that I need to be successful. Only thing that you'll be able to say is I quit and I'm a quitter, I guess is all you'll be able to say. And everybody will be able to look at you and say, yeah, I knew that you'd quit, right? Who wants that? Anybody want that? That keeps me going some days. There's days that I actually wake up and I'm like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And then God will just give me that sign that lets me know. So, questions or comments? I'm opening it up for y'all now. You can 30 minutes. Look at there. 9:29. That boy's good. I timed this stuff out. I don't want to waste y'all's time. Questions or comments?
Michael,
Okay.
You said that the push to diamond would have to be emerald.
I'm 99.9% sure.
Okay, because I know Dietrich's running one that you do not, but you do have to buy in.
Okay.
So that's just FYI.
Yeah. Okay. I'll find out for sure and see.
Cool.
That's just what she's done before. She may not do that this time.
Okay. Well, I just saw Dietrich's post about an hour and a half ago, and she didn't mention nothing about diamond. She just said it was a $20 buy-in.
Okay.
And she's going to start hers September the 8th, since Labor Day is on the 7th.
Okay. So, I'll find out and let y'all know for sure. Any other questions? New coaches, y'all got any questions? Anything? I mean, y'all can share your struggles. What are you struggling with? You know, what are you having a hard time with? What do you feel like you need to do better at? It may help somebody else. Anything? Any input for tonight's call? Kim, Miss Quiet down there, who normally does something.
How are you going to do the pairing? Are you going to put old coaches with new coaches?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I may even have like 3 people together. I don't want to put 2 new coaches together and 2, like I wouldn't put you and Fran together. Y'all know each other too good.
Well, I think my biggest struggle this month has just been inviting, honestly. I just feel like I do the same thing over,
So what do you think you could do different? Because here's the thing that I think I could share with new coaches. Inviting is not just directly inviting. That post, for example, your transformation stories, that's an invite. You know, that's an indirect invite. If you do those every Tuesday and Thursday or just at least Tuesday or Thursday, that's an invite, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you think you could do different going into next month?
I need to do it better. I have slacked a little bit because I've had a lot of stuff going on. So I think I just need to do some rewording on my invites. You maybe just go back and look at some in our group that we've posted and take it and write my own.
Okay. So, like when you lead this 7-day clean eating group, or not you, but if whoever, I'm just saying, when you lead a 7-day clean eating group, you will be surprised at how many people like free. For example, Miranda and Seth, if you was to go post tonight about a 7-day clean eating group, don't post yet about it. Let's see who's going to lead it. Let's get the post together, stuff like that. You'll be shocked at all the people that will be like, yes, I want in the free 7-day clean eating group. I've had 100 people in there before. And that's great, easy leads leading into your next challenge group, because as soon as that free clean eating group is done, you go message those people. Thank you for coming into my 7-day clean eating group. Hope you enjoyed it, blah, blah, blah. Just wanted to let you know that we've got a challenge group that's starting, September 7th. And this is what it's about. If you want more information on that, that's easy, open doors to walk through. Easy, cheesy, peasy. I don't know what else rhymes with that, but if I knew, I would say it right now. So whoever decides to lead that, if nobody does, I'm coming to Tennessee and Winston. Jared, I'm just saying.
What do you think about doing 2? Because sometimes they just get so big.
We need about 3 or 4, actually. I'm looking at 3 or 4 people I'm pointing at right now.
I can go ahead and tell you, me, Travis, and Jennifer are going to run one regardless.
Okay. So there's one group. So y'all can tell me tomorrow.
Did you not
I
see
just
my comment?
paired it with Beth.
Okay.
Did you not see my comment, Michael?
No, I'm sorry. I can't read.
I said challenge accepted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see that now. Thank you. It's much easier. Okay, so when I post it tomorrow, this is what I would say is, let's say if you don't want to leave one, and that's, I don't expect, I really want Miranda and Seth and Vicky to be in somebody else's group to start off with and see how that goes. So if you see somebody to start one, jump in there with them. If you want to run one by yourself, then run one by yourself, but at least comment and say, I'm running one by myself. I'd like to know who's running them. I want to make sure everybody's in one if they want to be in one. It helps you grow your business. I'm telling you, we should have done one going into the Cup Challenge. Looking back, that's all right. We'll just nail it this next month.
We did.
And by the way, that one team that's like at SC 20 or whatever, 10 more points and you get free gifts. So I'm just letting you know.
I'll be at SC3 tomorrow evening.
Yeah, there you go. You bet 22.
One thing I've struggled with this month, Michael, is I've had 11 people total. So if all 11 people went through what they said they were going to go through, I would have SC22 by myself.
Mm-hmm.
The reality of it is I'm at SC4. Now, how do you deal with people who constantly say, yeah, I'm going to do it, but then they back out on you? Because then when the next person comes, it almost feels like it's a waste of time,
If you listen to anything that has to do with multi-level marketing or has to do with this business or anything at all, they will tell you need to have 10 in order to get 3.
Yeah.
Coaches, challenge groups, whatever. So you just proved the statistics right. Use a little bit lower on it, but you just proved the statistics right. So feel good about it.
Right.
You did. If you go out there and you talk to 3 people and you said, I'm going to get my SC5 this month. I talked to 3 people. I'm going to tell you you're not going to. The statistics will tell you you're not going to. You've got to talk to 10 to get 3. Yeah. Everything I listen to says that. If you want to get 3 coaches next month to start this business, look, I'm just going to be honest with you. I was stalking Miranda and Seth. They were in my radar leading into Super Saturday. Yes, I stalked y'all. I was outside y'all's window. No, I wasn't. I'm just kidding. Don't call the police. But I already had in mind those 2. But if you look on my board out there, I had a list of about 10 people that I had messaged, I had talked to, that I had, that had replied on my post and all this different stuff. And I said, if I can get 2 or 3 of these, but honestly, the only 2 that I was counting on, honestly, because I knew them pretty good, was Miranda and Seth. I thought they would be a perfect fit for our team. And I ain't just saying it because they're on the call. The other people I really don't know that well. But I felt like I knew Miranda a little pretty good, and I knew because I knew her daddy and stuff like that. Then Seth through the challenge groups, and I was like, these people will make a great fit on our team. And it worked out. I got, these 2 have helped come on the team, and they're going to impact a lot of lives. So you have to get, in order to get three, you need to get 10. Just the way it goes. And it does get discouraging.
I'm at SC6 right now, and I have 6 more people right now stringing me along. So I haven't been able to get them in the past 25 days, but maybe the next 6 days will. But I mean, I know of one for sure, but the other ones are just kind of making excuses, and I'll do it tomorrow, or they just don't check their messages for a week, and by that time August will be over. But
that's all right. Yep. And you know what you do? That's where this 7-day clean eating group comes in. And Seth, you was talking about, and I know Miranda was too. Is this you'll get them to respond with this? I bet you $100 if you got 10 of them this hanging out there and they won't respond at all. If you go message them, say, hey, Bob or Barbara or whoever, I hope you're having a great week. I just want to check in with you and let you know that I've got a 7-day free clean eating group that's coming up. Whatever the date, the Monday is. If you'd like to jump in, it's totally free. It'll just help you. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you out to be a better you. How does that sound? And you'll get a quick reply. I bet you on 70%, you'll get 7 out of 10. And then when they get in that group, then it leads into, after that group's over, for you to go to message them. I hope you enjoyed this group. I hope it sets you up. What did you think about it? Form them, get to know them a little bit more, and then hit them with the right hook and say, hey, we got this challenge group to start. You see how this rolls? It's not just, do certain things and then they don't reply. Then we got a free group. That's why you keep a contact list. You can invite all those people on that contact list. We'll show you how to create an event to invite people to. So if you want to do that, let me know. There's lots of stuff that we hadn't even touched base on in a while that'll help you to grow your business. I want to see everybody next month hit SC5.
What I've been doing too is, since the 21-day fix challenge pack ended in the middle of the month, I told everyone that I was working for August that weren't able to buy by, I think it was like the 15th. I extended the sale myself, and I'm giving them back the $20 price increase.
Yep. That's awesome.
If they buy in August, since the sale ended in the middle of the month. And another thing that I'm trying to get together to do is a free challenge group as well, but it's I wanted it to be the ABCs, the ab, buns, and chest for back to school, but I just didn't get it together in time.
Yep.
But it's going to be every morning that we post a video. It's going to be us doing. It's going to be a video of us doing the workout that day for for 2 weeks maybe. So I'm trying to get that together if anybody wants to. But it's not going to. It's going to be a video. It's not going to be just today we're going to do 10 sit-ups. I'm going to post a video of us doing the sit-ups.
Cool. Yeah. Stuff like that. If y'all have free stuff like that and you don't mind people jumping in, add it into Elite Fitness and especially for new coaches and even older coaches. I like to add people into stuff like that. That's different. Yeah, that's cool. Good ideas. So we can learn from each other. I ain't even thought of that. Anybody else got anything? So you can do this. And I thought about something else, and then I'll let y'all go if you don't have any more questions. I used to say, be here a year from now and go to one summit, and then if you don't decide not to do this, then that's fine. The more I listen to personal development, the more I listen to people that actually grow this business. Honestly, I don't think that you really know what you can do with this business unless you've been in it 3 to 5 years. I really don't. To really, really see what you can do. I really don't think, because I think a lot of people, for example, Jared's just now hitting his stride. I mean, just now. It took me months and months of babying him and coddling him and breastfeeding him and burping him. I'm just kidding. I didn't. I fed him with a bottle. But anyway, no. But I mean, seriously, Scotty Hobbs, it said Chad like that, right? It took Scotty Hobbs 2 or 3 years before he ever decided to really go big with this business. And now look at him, So you have to be in this thing for a while. And you have to show up and learn to show up consistently in order, get through the brick walls and the struggles and things like that. Anybody else? Next week, just so you know, on Tuesday, this call will be with this actually ends, our Coach Basics group ends after this week. But so we'll be doing our team call on Mondays. But next Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a team call with Jamie Messina's team. And she said I can invite y'all. And it's just going to be straight up personal development. And I got a lot of stuff that I hadn't even shared with y'all that I've just been really researching here lately. So I will post a link in there. It will be with Jamie Messina's team. I'm pretty jacked about that, especially after seeing her rap today. I thought that was awesome. If you didn't see her rap, some of us are tagged in it. Yeah, she's pretty crazy. So any other questions? Okay. Everybody's got a smile for the picture. You're not in here. I just now seen Jared's text. I hadn't read it yet, but I will. Okay. Grammy, look up. Got to see. Okay. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm going to post those several things tomorrow. So make sure that everybody that's on this call, don't just read it. Don't just like it. Because I see when you see it and you don't comment. It drives me crazy. But anyway, comment on it. Let me know. And then some of y'all step up for the 7-day group, and I'll post that stuff in there. And y'all have a good night.